many branching, like, not super meaningful, right? Like, it's not crazy, but, like, very small branching paths. It's so nuts.
The pure life streams that flow freely beneath her crust.
Oh. Wait, what word did they use for Earth in this game?
Terra?
Gaia?
That could be it.
It's either Terra or Gaia.
I think it's one of those. Yeah.
It's not Terra, is it?
It might be Terra.
His purpose.
Usually in Final Fantasy games, it's Terra or Gaia.
Midgar world.
Yeah.
And lead it into the sea of stars.
So this is roughly a fourth of the disk space for this DVD.
Hey, remember the plot point of Final Fantasy 7 about the live stream and how it's killing the planet, and they're just doing it again?
There's Holy.
However, when Omega has lifted the life from this planet,
Oh, now they're doing like a L. Ron Hubbard kind of thing.
all that will remain
Who?
will be an empty shell destined to die silently.
Oh, so the stuff you did in 7 didn't matter?
You know, the
Right.
whole CNU stuff.
That's what I like! So we risk our fannies to have nothing happen? Yep. Wait, what character from 7 have we not seen yet? Did we see... We saw Barrett?
Elmira.
Or no?
Where's Eris?
Yeah.
I don't get
Have
it.
we seen Barrett?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
was
was
just
driving
in
the
the-
truck.
you're gonna
Have
to
we
tell me
seen
to explain
Red?
That one.
I don't think so.
Okay,
But
so
I know that Red's in this game.
Red's the only one we haven't seen
I
yet.
haven't seen
though.
Elmira.
The weapons we encountered 3 years ago.
You stay away from our way through.
I can't even... I'm so glad I didn't pick this game up. What is she doing? She is
It's ice.
airsick. So she's trying to make her nausea feel better, I guess. But I can't imagine just how disappointed I would have been if I played this game at release.
Maybe if you were like... So there is a group mentality. Maybe if you were just sitting with like not much to do, and you were just playing it and paying attention, you'd be like, well, the story's dumb, but whatever.
No, I would.
But
be
when you're
bored
with a
out
group
of
of
my
people,
mind.
you're like, oh my god!
I think the gameplay of this game is not too bad. I don't really like third-person shooters, but I don't mind this game at all. It's just my biggest problem with it is just this, how the story is delivered is not only redundant, but it's just so lifeless.
Wait for it.
Like, all these cutscenes don't have music, the motion capture is just so awkward and it just looks weird, and the voice acting is just terrible.
I liked it better when these characters had no voices. They just had like 3 different animations that they used to express themselves.
Like, if you could just go through the text at your own speed, it'd be so much better, but, like, not only is the voice acting, like, slow, but there's so many pauses.
When there's only text, they seem to have to put a lot more effort into it.
That's why I really like RPGs that have silent protagonists. Like, they really have to be written well to have the main character really not say anything, you know? Because otherwise it gets really annoying where, like, the side characters only repeat what the main character would say, and you're like, well, this sucks.
Mako Reactor 0.
Mako.
Mako.
Reactor 0. All the other reactors have been tied.
Do you know what I would have taken instead of this game? A game only in Midgar where you can go to all the different sectors. There's 8 of them, right?
Do you think?
And
you
only see
I thought
2 of them, right? You see Sector 7
Yeah, I think so.
which is
and 8.
destroyed.
I think Sector, yeah. But I guess at this point they could have rebuilt it. I mean, it's like 3 years.
Well, I thought like all of Midgar was destroyed. Didn't Omega Weapon shoot it? No, it's still.
That was just the upper part. That was like
the
that.
tower.
What am I supposed to
But
do?
then, it's Diamond, and then you also go to the tower afterwards. So, right? Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah. So Diamond comes up and shoots, and like Rufus dies, and then you fight Diamond. Yeah, and then later you go into there. Yeah, for sure. Because that's the Midgar is the last thing you do before you go to what you call it crater.
I don't remember that.
I saw that Caleb Hart does FF7 80% pretty often now, and the one time he uploaded a run where it was his previous best was like 7 hours 55 minutes, and this new one was like 7 hours 54 minutes, and he was like, PB! I would be so bad if I like beat it by like 1 minute. 8 hours, and you beat it by 1 minute.
Time investment.
For 1 minute. Dude, like, I understand it's his job, and literally, like, clearly he gets the most viewers from that and Mega Man X, I get it. But, like, holy crap. And even, I was watching the first, like, 45 minutes so far,
make the mission start.
and he was like, yeah, if this run dies, I'll play FF9. And it's like, oh my god. Like,
You know that 11-hour run where you can die in one hit at the very end.
is that it?
Yeah.
Oh my god. So, like, and then it's, like, just random, like, you
Yeah,
can
it's-
just get
I
unlucky.
forget what it is. Uses like a party one-hit kill move.
Oh my god. I actually never caught, I watched the one from, what was that FF8 one I was watching, from ES, is it ESO? ESA. I never watched the 9 one from that, I'll have to check that out. That's
Yeah,
actually,
I watched a lot of it. Now I'm gonna do the.
there's a little bit too,
9.
like, it's good and bad that there's so many, like, mini, like, marathons. Like, there's, like, RPG Limit Break and ESA, and I think there's another, what's that one that they had in, out in Vegas? Was that RPG Limit Break?
They haven't. That's Salt Lake City.
Okay, Salt Lake City. And then they also had Saga, like specifically the Saga one for 2016.
Yeah, that's a RPG. They have like mini marathons.
Oh, that's
between
cool.
The main one.
But it's almost to this point where there's like so many, like these mini marathons that you're like, what do I watch? Like one just finished. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was ESA or whatever. But I see it all over YouTube when I'm like looking for stuff, and it's just like a million different things, and I'm like, where do I start?
It might be RPG. That was just a few weeks ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe it is.
And GDQ does like the hot fixes. Yeah, they had one on.
Oh, and they have another. They're doing their.
Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah, but it was a blackout bingo. Yeah.
You guys said they're doing one in what is it, San Jose in October.
Oh yeah, they have like San Diego.
Damn, man, I'm just so slightly off on all these facts. San Diego, late September.
Yeah, I forget what it's. It's like with some other event.
Is this literally what you had to do?
I don't know. I hope it's the same cutscene.
Did you hear?
Oh no.
They attacked Wutai as well.
Oh my god. Why do
Wutai!
you care so much about Wutai? Come on.
My homeland, who cares?
I mean, your dad can turn into like this crazy mystical thing with 3 heads. I think you're alright.
He's got his own pagoda.
By the way, how much time
Oh, is
am I
that
working
him?
with? Like, how long is...
Nick, how long's your thing?
52 minutes. Oh, it is
And-
Oh god.
And Ben, do you have
San
anything?
Jose.
Ben, do you have a StarCraft part?
And it
Ben.
Yeah.
How long is it?
I don't know, like 20 minutes? Probably less actually.
Okay.
I might do part 1 and 2. I can't remember. We're starting Brood War, that's all.
Okay, but you have it recorded and it's like 20-30 minutes, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll have to double check on the time, like, before we actually start.
What roughly is it?
I think probably that. I don't know.
Okay.
I recorded it, like, months ago.
There's a difference between an hour and like a half hour.
I am aware.
Wow.
Please, tell me more.
Well. Do I need to,
Oh, it's during TwitchCon. That's why they're holding it. Okay. The GDQ Express. I remember.
I'm sure TwitchCon is
Everybody said they don't
just
wanna go.
the best place
Oh.
you could possibly go.
Well, that's so. I mean, Nicholas here has also started his illustrious streaming career. Yes. So.
Do you have, so I saw on my page the other day, because, like, I never check if there's any chat or anything like that. I have, like, 24 followers. Now, like, half of them are, like, my friends from Madden, but, like, I was looking at the list, and, like, some of them are people who just saw me playing Resident Evil 3 and followed me. And I'm like, why would you follow me? Like, I have no face cam. I'm not setting world records. Like, I play 1 hour, like, every couple of days, and somebody followed me. Yeah, I talk.
Yeah, he does commentary. Have you seen?
It's pretty. I mean,
Nicholas's stream? I watched part of it, but I don't.
it's decent commentary, but I would never follow myself. There's so much out there. Is the point I was making before? Like, at any given time, one of the top, like, 20 really good streamers that I like would be streaming, and you would follow me. Like, it's just so funny. I'm like, wow. I'm like, thank you, but...
I was thinking Dad would leave enough to sit down as my time. What?
I thought about...
What?
She's always sick.
So
What was that?
Good.
She's so sick. Yeah.
Alright, how do I start the mission?
Sid?
he spoke to Sid 3 times.
Is this something that I could look up?
Probably, but
I spoke to Sid twice. Probably like one more
like,
stupid
all right,
thing.
now let's start the mission.
How about we grab a couple of cold ones, just like the good old days, huh?
Good lord.
Imagine drinking with Vincent. It'd be the most boring thing in the entire universe.
What would Vincent drink? What's now? What is the most what's the most edgy drink possible?
When all this is over, how about we grab a couple
Bloody
of
Mary.
Shut up.
just like the good old days.
Oh my god.
Look at that mouth. Just the way it, like, so...
Ooh, what about there? Does that not open?
God.
You talk to the pilot.
Mr. Buck, don't you remember that group?
Ready to go? Oh, I'm not sure I can handle the high wind.
Ah! Is there a pilot?
Deep ground
Or no, I guess it is literally Sid.
It is
No.
prepared to
Well,
Dude, it's amazing how many lines of nonsense that all of these random people have.
Midgar. After meeting
Oh my god!
God.
It would have been so much better if she just said Midgar.
You heard of the truck? I keep my boat going. I can't.
Wow, it's so in depth and it's so
Is
unnecessary.
there any way to, like, check?
You
what
just
your-
jump out the window.
Like what's the thing called?
Objective.
And we can look it up.
Help.
I'm on the Shara.
What? What? It says high wind right there.
It said the Shara.
I know, but it says high wind on the floor of the, where
Hey,
you are.
somebody start looking it up. Pull up a fact. I don't have my phone on me. Pull up a fact.
Who doesn't have their phone?
Game FAQs. It's mine's charging, bro.
2018.
It's charging, bro.
I'm not your bro, pal.
And that it.
You just start saying cuz.
The Shira. The sheets. I
That's
wish.
why maybe I'm not.
Why don't I just do?
Oh.
That's why maybe.
Why don't I just do Chief?
No!
Hey, hey.
That Dr. Cheetah, I just don't.
Dude, was it literally Reeve?
I doubt it. All these guys have like 3
Tell me, Reeve,
like voice cutscenes for some reason.
who's backing your operation?
Oh, that.
How does Kate Sith and Reeve like exist?
I don't get it.
I
Wait.
thought it was like him controlling it through
Right.
like a remote like thing.
I literally thought they specifically said that Reeve was at Shinra headquarters controlling Kate Sith, who was a robot. Which, when Kate Sith sacrificed himself for the Temple of the Ancients, it didn't matter at all because there was another Kate Sith right away, right? It was the exact same thing. Because it was a robot. But now he's like a dude? I don't understand.
Telepathy.
Someone who believes he is in debt to the planet.
That wasn't it.
One more bros.
Anything?
This sucks.
I'm actually looking up the Shira page on
Oh, come on, guys.
Wikia.
Somebody give me the phone and I'll look it
The
up.
one pilot is actually the same pilot from the High Wind.
Oh my god.
Where you talk to them and they gain levels.
Are you guys literally
Yeah.
looking it up, please?
I just told you what I'm looking up.
The actual fact, come on!
Hey, why is this our fault? Trevor's the one who didn't prepare.
Yeah.
Why are you blaming me?
Oh my
Should've
god.
pre-recorded.
That will not help you in the future.
Sorry.
I have... Somebody's in the hangar loading bay.
You know that?
What does that mean?
Of course.
I don't know.
Just look up the fact!
I'm looking it up! Jesus! I looked up the Shira.
Dirge of Cerberus fact. Find in page Shira.
You're making me not want to do this at all.
Oh my god.
Dirge of Cerberus.
Have you been down here?
Yes, but I didn't talk to literally everybody, so I guess I should do that.
It certainly is not obvious where you have to go.
Maybe if he was paying attention.
was paying attention. I remember, honestly, I remember when I played this like a year ago getting stuck there as well.
It's this dude.
While this is our team to tell you most of the
Wow.
almost.
Wow! It just keeps going. So much text.
I'm literally talking to all the guys, yet the game doesn't move on. What were they thinking? It's this guy. This is the only guy I didn't talk to
Last
yet.
time I saw it, the only not this. I find
Okay.
Is this back on the main thing? Why wouldn't it be this dude?
Shira is not in the FAQ.
Then do Highwind.
alright. They were so. What? No.
So-
But they no. I won't.
Okay, it found Sid,
More.
because that's his name.
Okay.
And that's it. What chapter are we on?
I don't know, I'm sorry.
Here, I'll find it. I'm gonna find this stuff.
When begin going far? Oh my god.
This place is too huge too. Like there's too much nothingness on this ship.
I literally spoke to every single person that exists.
Did we fight Black Widow too?
Yes, right? Yeah, Black Widow 2. Yeah, it's right after that.
Okay, you're inside Sid's airship Sierra. That's why I couldn't find it.
Okay, go.
There is no battles in this chapter. Leave this section. East direction in the central of the passage to shop machine. Talk to Reeve to trigger a scene. We already do that?
Yes.
Okay. You can see Cloud, Tifa, and Barrett in the
Already see
CG.
the-
Okay.
Talk to Sid and Yuffie twice, then Reeve, and then Kate Sith twice. They still staying at the same locations. After this, go to the room where you found Shelka just now again. Talk to Shelk.
Oh
spelled
my
differently.
god!
Are you serious? That was
She's
it?
so hidden!
Oh my god.
It was so easy.
Is that it?
Tired.
No.
Keep reading just in case.
Talk to Shelk. Now go downstairs. Reach to the passage to trigger the scene. Follow with the long CG.
Feeling.
This is not
Is this what
English.
you meant? By doing something for someone you care about?
It seems so.
Nothing personal.
Dr. Crescent's data has begun defragmenting within my mind.
Okay, so what's happening with her?
She's defragmented.
I can see.
They need the second half of the Omega report to figure out what's going on, and Shulk is good at mind diving apparently, and she mind dived to somewhere to get the information, but it messed her up or something.
Nice.
Literally, who cares?
So tired.
Nice voice acting.
Beep. 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 Oh, so no. Oh no! Whatever will we do?
Okay, so go downstairs.
And follow with the long CG.
Was that the top rated fact or the
Yeah,
top fact?
it had a trophy next to it.
Go downstairs. Follow with the long CG.
I feel like they just give it to the one that's the longest.
That would be, my friend, A space L space E space X. Alex, ha ha ha. I don't know if you ever saw that guy, but he has a million very long facts on game facts. Literally 1,000 kilobytes of just text, which that's a lot of text for a game. And he'll just go into the craziest detail.
Here we go, bros.
We gotta follow with the long CG. Walk. Hey, Vincent's cape has some fraying on the bottom. Oh my god.
He's dying.
Oh no. Oh, dude, is he literally becoming Chaos? God of Destruction!
Whoa.
Dude,
Get
nice.
him.
He's gonna kill people. It'd been awesome if they were like, "Hey, we're alive and we'll remain alive, right?" And Vincent just goes out and kills them. Ah. Thank you, Lucretia.
What's happening?
Check out that exposed machinery.
You just want to take like a metal rod and just jam it in it, right?
Heck yeah.
Oh, the ship stopped flying. Think that could have been done by your big metal arm.
It was like that when I got here. Also, the heart attack was too.
Yeah, so for insurance purposes, we need to know how this big claw mark was made here.
Thanks for helping.
I definitely don't turn into a monster or anything. Okay.
I tell my insurance agent that all the time.
Dude, we are following this long CG, son.
Okay, dog.
That was a based setup there.
Chapter 7, end!
Really?
I don't know why they made Sid such a huge
A
one.
simultaneous attack from land and air.
Whoa! No one's ever thought of that before.
Simultaneous.
This time.
They had better be. I've been so bored lately.
So,
His awakening is near.
whoa, have we seen this Nero before?
Yes.
Yeah.
For like 2 seconds. Yes.
Oh, it would be great if this were.
So,
the final
is one of those
chapter.
3 guys the final boss?
They're all 3 the final boss.
No.
They're the same
Wow. How much longer is this game?
person. Too long.
Like 2 or 3 more missions.
Huh. So they're gonna pull that thing where the final boss and you just meet him at the very end? I was behind it all, by the way.
I mean, they keep referencing Omega. I wonder who the final boss is going to be.
Alpha.
Good joke.
Did you just say that at the same time?
That was pretty
No.
weird.
That wasn't even funny.
Opposites!
I'm Beanie Guy.
Heh. So, I don't really understand the points of the beanies. Like, I guess I understand the other hats, because they're like
Honestly,
gulag kind of stuff.
I didn't understand that these people were at war.
What do you think gulag means?
I think I meant gulag is the prison. I think I meant what's the Russian army that goes to your door and takes you in the middle of the night?
KGB?
KGB. I don't know why I thought. Yeah. Sorry.
The Red Ribbon Army.
It's called ICE.
You will never defeat the Red Ribbon Army.
Timely reference that will definitely be applicable when this video is uploaded in 2022.
Excuse me, we have been uploading videos with great precision. Okay. And I've been
Okay, but
we have, by the way, at least 18 parts of StarCraft for you to watch. Put it on when you're doing chores at home, and Ben's voice will take you to good places.
I started
It'll
coming
be
to
my
these-
voice when you're not talking over me.
Yeah,
So I get about 10%.
I'll just never
Ben's
talk.
being super passive aggressive.
I'll just never talk.
That's new.
That's fine. Now, so what I'll do is I'll just sit here and watch, and we'll have a lot of good combo. All right, let's go.
Too much.
I'm counting on you, Shelby.
Shut up, I'm watching the cutscene.
We put him on the spot. He got nervous.
It's just, I've never actually been counted on
Man,
by
Shulk
anyone
really
before.
grabs you. You really care about this character.
Never mind.
Is that their name?
The
I thought that was
Oh, yeah.
Shalua.
Can I count on you
Yep.
to keep an eye on the airship?
Even though the name is always in the cutscenes.
yo,
on the
if you
bottom.
see the thing on Shulk's chest, the little like symbol looks like the
All I've been looking
it looks
at.
like the serve bots from Mega Man Legends.
Be of great help.
Based.
It does.
My
See, kinda
assistants?
from far away.
Exactly.
It looks like there were eyes behind her. One of those 2 things on the wall. It looks like a dumb face.
Excuse me.
Daily reminder she's
Vincent,
18.
I will see you again before deployment.
Ben, what do you have to add to that?
Why do we always get it bad?
I'm so... This is exhausting.
Dude, that's That's why I gotta.
What is that sassy Vincent pose?
I liked it. He should pose like that. He should fight like that.
That was the most personality he's ever shown in his life.
One hand on his hip cocked, and then he pulls out a gun and shoots you.
You ever get so
It's like-
bored that like you just get tired and exhausted?
It was like being shot by Elton John.
It's just
Bros. Just kidding.
You got me excited.
Oh my god.
No fun in this LP.
That was close, dude. I almost lost it there.
oh my
But we should skip this.
Why is he?
Check out that stitching.
That was pretty good stitching.
Why did he do that?
When's the HD remake for this game coming out?
This is it.
5 minutes.
I remember those things. They were really effective.
I heard they canceled FF7 remake for Dirge of Cerberus remake.
You know how happy people would be?
Oh my god, so happy. Honestly, they bought themselves at least 2 years because Kingdom Hearts 3 is supposedly coming out in January. So, I'll hold my breath on that actually happening, but...
Who cares about any of that?
A lot of people.
Smash in December, and it's even got Cloud. That's my Cloud fix.
But it also
Smash
has
4
Snake,
has Cloud.
who's
And
a much
Snake.
better character.
And Ridley.
But Snake's butt.
It's so flat.
See you boys later.
Oh, she's fine now.
Oh my god,
Oh, she's
yes.
gonna love that, by the way.
Yeah.
She's
She can do
absolutely
that.
fine.
She took her Dramamine.
Yeah.
People are dying.
Wait, how do you shoot a rocket?
Away. Secondary
Uh,
prepare for
They
travel.
From
No
a-
propulsion.
Didn't really think about it. It's fine though. Don't worry about it.
Where's Cloud?
I don't think about anything, so...
There he is.
Let's go, Fenrir.
I gotta be super honest, even this, the music isn't great.
The music is really good.
Yo! And like, in FF7, the music here would be effing incredible. Like, whatever was happening would be just great.
Boss battle music.
Nah, more like Crazy Motorcycle. Ooh.
It's because Nobuo is like, I want to do stuff anymore.
Well, he's also pretty old. I mean, even back
Okay.
here during PS2 age.
This is me.
Alright. Okay.
Goku!
You gotta remember that Cloud is Jesus.
Cloud is. He's like, dude. He's like Goku. It just is what it is. He can do whatever he wants.
What the?
Good.
Oh, cool. Sid died. Great.
What the?
Okay.
Transmission
Are those
from
magnetized?
Wow, you know what? It would probably be cool to play during this part.
Yeah.
No.
They're gonna pay
I
for
want to
that.
see this.
You only get to watch it.
Now this is literally 50% of this space.
Yeah, right. Nothing personal. Oh, by the way, lots of people are dying. So, you know,
Yeah, but
remember the fallen.
but Vincent is doing some really cool stuff, which would
Do you
be
see that sweet move?
just really good
Yeah,
for
it's-
replicating gameplay. But they
He's
decided to
actually
make this a
sucking.
cinematic.
This would probably be worse than that mountaintop snowboarding from Final Fantasy VII. I hate that.
It's pretty tough.
That's the best part of the game.
It's pretty tough to
No,
control.
submarine game.
The one you can win in literally 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Done. Yay!
Actually, I like Fort Condor best.
You know what this reminds me of? It's kind of a loose reference, but so there's these two sides that you don't care about any of them, right? Like, you know some of the characters on the one side, but at this point you don't even care about them. And then the other side is all, like, nameless, like, whatevers, right? It reminds me of Star Wars Episode 2, where you have droids fighting clones, and they try to, like, personalize it when all these, like, droids are dying,
And all the clones.
and all the clones are dying, and you're like, but...
I still remember. I watched. I don't know if you were with me, but
the Great Clone War. Oh no!
I watched Star Wars Episode 2 in theaters when I was a kid, and Spencer might have been there. But I remember watching the ending. I remember the ending where, like, after like 2 hours of boredom, there's just a scene of like a billion clones and a billion droids being like walked into a battlefield and then the movie ends. And I'm just like, that was fun.
It's like Star Wars is this huge like futuristic thing, but their way of battling is like 1700s, just running each other and shooting each other.
Bayonets.
No, like, literally. But they try to like tug your heartstrings, and they're like,
They're laser bayonets.
my father fought in the Great Clone War. No, he didn't. Only clones and droids fought in this stupid piece of garbage.
How do you know he's not a clone or a droid?
Well, so good news is I don't actually have to do this.
Oh?
Because I ran out of time.
Oh.
So literally that part was finishing at 2 minutes of a thing and then watching an hour cutscene.
Well,
It really was.
Why don't we make an exception? Why don't we just keep on playing?
Yeah.
You can go a little longer. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
it's
fine.
fine.
We have StarCraft and that thing to do.
We can skip
that thing.
StarCraft.
We can skip StarCraft.
Are you sure? We can.
We've skipped it for the last 20 weeks.
Yeah.
Up to you.
I haven't practiced this part.
No, seriously, it's up to you. You don't have to if you don't
Yeah.
want to.
I want to see base StarCraft.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Hey guys, we'll see you next time for more FF7. What did they say? Follow the long CG.
Follow
Yep.
N. Brosman and We Scorcher on Twitch.
Yep. And Brosman.
Bye.
Is there any spaces?
No.